I grew up on a farm in the south of England, so I lived there most of my life, and then I first came to Australia in 2007. So I worked on farms here in Victoria and then over in Western Australia. I was working in shearing sheds and sort of getting more and more back pain and chronic pain, and eventually got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I did a digital storytelling workshop, so it was about challenging times, and it was a way of sort of expressing your story and telling your story. And during the workshop we had to look back and find photographs to put in the story. Like, I'd spend a lot of time on the couch with fatigue and pain and things like that, and there was pictures of me and my dog Dougal, and he's also had a few injuries over the time, and he's 14 now, so he's getting a bit hobbly and tired as well. So looking back through those, it really made me realise how much of an impact my dogs had had on my mental well-being. So that's where it sort of led to this idea that if I can have that support and that companionship and that comfort from having my dogs around, then maybe other farmers can tap into that as well. There's a lot of research with therapy dogs and assistance dogs, and I think there's so much evidence behind that I really want to try and bring some of that therapy dog and assistance dog research and incorporate it into the working dog scene, so try and get farmers to see if they're struggling to see their dog as a therapy dog and a support tool as well as just a sheepdog. My project is a pilot program at the moment, so it's a working dog school set over 6 days. So each participant comes for 6 sessions and they come and learn dog handling skills. Ian O'Connell, who I've chosen to work with for my pilot program, he's a really well-renowned dog trainer. He teaches the low-stress stock handling, the dog training aspects, and he's got a really good system and a really unique way of teaching his dogs, so he covers that side of it. And then I incorporate aspects of resilience into each day, so we've had goal setting, nutrition, personality styles and the way we interact with others, and a session on sleep. And then the other aspect is just to really encourage people to bond with their working dogs, but then also get off farm, so come and meet other like-minded people, get that social connection, start to build some networks so that eventually they can form friendships and go on to use each other as support networks as well. The Westpac bursary has been absolutely key to the success of this program. The funding has also allowed me to seek independent evaluation of my pilot and then provide valuable evidence to seek further funding for the future expansion of the project. The working dogs are such an untapped resource. Every livestock farmer in Australia would have a working dog and they just don't use them in that way. And I think, with the rates of mental illness in rural Australia, there's this huge pool of resources that they've already got. They don't have to spend any money on it, and they just really need to learn to use their dog as a support tool as well as a work tool. So we're not trying to treat mental illness, we're really trying to promote mental well-being and prevent mental illness in the first place.